back to the Rambunctious Menagerie. Personally, I'm quite excited for today's video. So for the past week or so, I have been working on actually making my own homemade oil pastels. And how I did it was, first I melted some paraffin wax in a few tin cans, and then with them mixed some oil paint into some samples of that, and then poured them into a few carry-on molds that I found online. Now, it took me quite a few attempts to actually get it right. I believe it took me about 5 or 6 batches in order for me to actually get a right batch that actually has it, or a good pigment amount. But here are the end results. As you can see, they turned out to be fairly decent. And I'm quite happy, and I think I'm happy with how they turned out. They're rather pigmented, as I'm going to show you in a second here. But the only problem with them is that they're a bit soft. As you can see, some of these crayons have broken just from normal usage. So starting off with the red, do a few swatches here. That's what the red looks like. Here's the orange. And I'll show off blue here. Here's phthalo blue, I believe. Yeah, that's what they look like right here. Some of the colors aren't as pigmented, like as you can see with the green here. The green's not nearly as pigmented and as vibrant as the other drawings, but still fairly decently pigmented. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually make something with this and see how it turns out in regards to actually producing a picture with. And here's the result of working with these homemade oil pastels. I have to say, these things really do not layer well. As you can see, it's very clumpy. Every time I tried putting on a mount, it would always end up being very clumpy, and I couldn't quite blend it. I had real difficulty actually blending it. So overall, I would say don't try my recipe in regards to actually making homemade oil pastels / crayons. And yeah, overall, I mean, like, if you want to try making these yourself as a novelty, I think it's a fun idea. But for actual artwork, I would not recommend doing this. So yeah, that concludes this episode.